Hello again, this is M&E Production doing another Transformers Cyberverse review, and we're doing the Optimus Prime Armored Weapons platform, which is another, I guess, of those packs. And first off, you might actually recognize this background. It is from the second movie, and it's where they're keeping the shard, and Reedman went in there and took it. This is the same thing, except all the military men are just kind of sitting on their haunches, not really doing anything. You know. Anyway, it's not. I wouldn't have chosen that background to put this guy in, because really you're gonna have to be playing in a background where the humans are as big as Optimus. But anyway, let me start with the Optimus. Yeah, really interesting figure. There's only one really bad thing I don't like about him. It's that the back wheels, you know, I just don't like them. They don't roll. But yeah, I can live with it. You know, I'm not going to be playing with this thing and rolling it around. And he's a little stubborn to get off of the back of their hinges right there. Anyway, I'll get to that later. Most of you, if you have the Optimus, you should know. You should know what it does. Basically, transformation is pretty simple. So yeah, that's Optimus. Pretty, a lot like the original or the first Commander class they made, except some of the parts, he's a little brighter. The coloration on this guy, I don't think you can notice it, but the blue, it's going towards more of a purplish kind of blue, which I guess it's fine. You really don't notice it unless you really look at it. There are no flames on this guy, which I'm kind of depressed about. Don't like that. I guess if you really, like the G1 series and you don't like the way Michael Bay tried to do it, then I guess you'll be fine with this figure, especially that it comes with a trailer, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for. I'm sure I have. Yeah, get him out of the way. He's basically, I'll review him some more later. This trailer, it doesn't want to stand on its own. It doesn't have a little kickstand or anything that you can kind of position it on. Maybe you can try to balance it, or I don't know. I'm not really that concerned with that, because I usually have Optimus underneath it. Yeah, this is the trailer. It's pretty tightly kept. The back doesn't open, unfortunately, like the G1 series. Okay, the first mode I'm going to show you is going to be, I think it's battle base mode, which is, same as some of the others. This little thing, this top of it is actually the gun. You have to take it off to transform it, which is kind of a bump. Whoa! Oh, misfire here. If I can put that pistol thing back in there. Yeah, that's the top. You have to take it off. It's hinged on those little things right there. If you notice, kind of in there. Yeah. And you're supposed to do that. The instructions tell you to do that. But, yeah, I'm going to transform this real quick. Okay. That's basically the trailer. It reminds me a lot of the G1 series. Especially the part where it has the ramp. The sides don't remind me of it at all. And the little gun thing, which I guess was an excuse for, well, I don't know. Anyway, this thing does fire. Hopefully I don't hit the lens by doing this. Honestly, I think it looks a lot better with the missile in there. A lot of these look a lot better with the missile in there for some reason. Okay. Optimus can actually, he has hands. He has these little gripping hands, and it has the little handles where he can grab onto. Put the hand straight in front of him and get that guy to where he can hold it. And kind of slip him through there, and there you go. You have a little turret wielding Optimus, which, you know, you can turn and rotate, especially if you're on carpet. You don't have to worry about trying to hold the base down to where he doesn't, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, pretty interesting. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the I guess the battle base mode. Get that off. This is a mech tech weapon. I'll show you that later. Shockwave. Okay, now I'm going to transform it into his mobile assault mode. I don't know why they call it mobile assault mode. It has this little thing where it hooks on his back. You know, if you can see right there. Just kind of, you know, push it up in there and it connects. So, I'm going to attempt to do it. And it's a little challenging at first, but you'll get used to it. Get it. Gosh. This thing is ridiculous. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Get his feet through there. You know, they don't lock in place, you know. They have like these little things, these little bars to kind of hold them in there. Sorry with the lighting, but you can barely see it. There's those little things that just kind of lock in the hollow section of the feet. You kind of get them in there. So they are still a little loose, but he is pretty sturdy on this thing, I'll tell you that. Honestly, I would have preferred this thing to transform into a jetpack, you know, and that's just me. I just like the way it looked in the movie. Okay, flip that around. Flip that around. And he has like these little joystick handle things. I don't know if they're supposed to be joysticks or if that's supposed to be a way they combine or something, but yeah, I don't know what they are. Connect this one. There we go. Okay. Basically, this is his mobile assault mode, which I guess it's pretty impressive. Let me rotate this up. Yeah, in this hand he basically has like this little clenched underhanded fist. In this one he has these little, I guess, little gun things. And anyway, classic, or the way I usually pose it. It's pretty hard to pose this guy in this thing without dislodging his arm, which I almost did. I guess he kind of sits in there crooked. I don't know. There's a way to fix that, but yeah. Let me get his gun. It can go on either of the arms. They both have a little hole thing, but I prefer it on the left. Get that in there. And where did his missile go? There it is. Kind of slide that in there. And there's his mobile assault mode, which is, I guess, intentionally supposed to roll. You know, Optimus right now, he just looks like a tank. I just don't see Optimus doing that. But I guess it is pretty creative. I haven't seen something like this. Yeah, that's basically it for his assault mode, and you saw his truck mode already. Right now, that's pretty much it to do with Optimus. The back of him isn't really much to look at. You know, I guess it looks like an outlet, maybe. I don't know, my opinion. These things, darn it, these things can, these little doors, they can come off. They're on, I think they're on ball joints. Oh, no they're not. Okay, never mind. Forget I said that. Don't try to do it. Don't try this at home. Okay, well that's it for Optimus Prime. And I strongly recommend this guy as well, especially for Cyberverse collector. You know, he is a pretty good figure to add to your collection. Mosquito. It bit me. Anyway, I'll be posting a lot more reviews, hopefully. Wait, I never showed you this little MechTech weapon, but I don't know if you're interested or not, but I wouldn't be a good reviewer if I did not show it. I will use Shockwave's arm, for example. Yeah, it will not stop firing his missile. And again, this review is not Shockwave, this is Optimus. I'm just showing you his weapon. I guess it looks pretty normal. You know, he can, you know, pose it and fire it around and, well, and fire it. And, yeah. Anyway, you get the whole deal. But anyway, Optimus is a great figure. And, okay. That's gonna be the end. So, bye.